Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Mississippi State about to put it away as we start the festivities. On the run from inside his own 5. Makes a move. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. So Kentucky's offense will start this game off. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going.
He's going for it all. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. They had the explosive score, and it's all for naught as that penalty will take the touchdown off the board. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense.
Turning it on! He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Wants to keep it in the air. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wildcats! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off the play fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
Got him downfield. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got him. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Mississippi State going up tempo. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Makes a man miss. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Let's take just a minute and talk about Mississippi State. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a 3-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Oh, this is...
He wants to take the top off. Grabs it inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Send the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll do it himself. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off play action on 1st down. He's going to let it go. Catch in stride inside the 15. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Kentucky.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly.
Well, we knew coming into tonight they were going to try to find this guy throwing the ball. I had no idea it was going to be this successful this early. Guys, he's closing in on 100 receiving yards. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. He has been an absolute force.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. On fourth down, looking to pass. Right down the middle. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now improvising. He's going to fire into the gut of the defense. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Pulls it and fires to the left. Oh, he's got some space. He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So first down here as they go back to work. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Kentucky! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
To the ground to try to move the chains. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Give to the running back. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Kentucky right back to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Jefferson. Fires toward the end zone. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Quick release on the RPO. On a sweet spin, and he's free. Racing down the left side. The 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop him.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Got it in stride at the 15. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And now this offense will take the field again. Out of the gun to give to the back. Oh, better look out. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Mississippi State right back to the line. They'll keep it on the ground. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field it close to the 50. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one play quick breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. They'll ride the hot hand. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he can't make the connection on his 1st attempt. Let's see if he settles down.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
Those third downs are hard to execute, and when you get in the red zone, it gets even harder. But this offense did a great job. Now, forget the 3. We're leaving that behind. Now set up 1st and goal.
And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll try the run. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Oh, he can't hang on, and those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Looking downfield on 1st down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Bulldogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Fit it in the window for the score.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this 2nd half, we keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Back to pass. Going downfield for the big play. Hits him in stride at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Notre Dame escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think the Irish fans there today could have done without this one being so close. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. Right down the boulevard. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the returner is stopped. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah. He smashes his way through again. He's loose down the middle. The 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally scored. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And the extra point was good.
59, Mississippi State, 28.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen,
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the catch. Forced out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The kick is on its way. Touchdown, Kentucky! Stealing a score on special teams. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
and that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Nothing went right in that first half in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He tries to take the top off. Makes the grab on the right. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. On third and long, he has to throw for it. With the catch, it's Lemon. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Got room to work. Turning it on. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David. He'll take the deep shot. Brings it down on the right side. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. They'll run it from the gun. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. The play action fake. Looking for the end zone. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, open them.
Open field on the right. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. Kentucky going quickly. Gonna run it. It's Melton. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially...
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Mississippi State, 28.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He's got it. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So first down will open up the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Lost one deep down the right side. Got it in stride inside the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The give from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. Flips it out to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And they decide to trot out the kicker. It's good. Easy call for the ref. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what the...
There he goes. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And the Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Touch pass on the jet sweep. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Across the 35. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And here comes the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And it'll be down right there.
And it's a great punt. Obviously, he gives himself time to let his guys get down the field, get in position. Remember, don't let that thing cross the goal line. Try to keep it inside the 10. Nice job down on the football, setting your defense up for great field position.
Wants to go up top on first down. Right on the money. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Swings it out to the flat. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. Gets rid of it. He's got the back of the middle. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside give. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give out of the gun. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets cuts it down to the 20. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, you know, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one, actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.